What if I told you that one of the earliest signs your body is beginning to change with age doesn't show up in the mirror, but in how your legs feel during the simplest moments of your day? Not wrinkles, not slower reactions, but something much quieter. A subtle loss of strength, stability, and responsiveness in your legs. Most people don't notice it at first. It often begins with small changes. Standing up feels just a little harder. Walking a short distance leaves your legs slightly more tired than before. Maybe you reach for support when going down the stairs, even though you didn't need to in the past. I recommend not ignoring these signals, because in many cases, they are early signs that your body is gradually losing strength, balance, and efficient circulation in the lower body. And for adults over 60, this shift can quietly increase the risk of losing mobility and confidence in everyday movement. But here's the encouraging part. In many cases, your body can respond very well to the right kind of daily movement. Simple, consistent exercises can help your legs feel stronger, more stable, and more responsive again. In this video, I'm going to walk you through 5 gentle exercises that can support your leg strength, improve circulation, and help you stay confident in your movement over the years ahead. These are not complicated routines. They are simple movements you can do at home, at your own pace. Before we begin, if you find this kind of content helpful, you may want to subscribe so you don't miss future videos like this. And if you're watching right now, you can type one in the comments so I know you're here with me. Let's begin with the first exercise, the sit to stand. There is a moment many people recognize, even if they don't talk about it. You sit down in your favorite chair, and when it's time to stand up, you feel the need to push off with your hands. Or you notice that your legs don't quite do the work as smoothly as they used to. These small moments are easy to dismiss, but I recommend paying attention because they often reflect a gradual change in the large muscles of your thighs and hips. These muscles are responsible for many of the movements you rely on every day. Standing up, walking across a room, getting out of a car, climbing stairs. When they begin to lose strength, everything else becomes a little more difficult. The good news is that one of the most effective ways to support these muscles is something you already do every day. Standing up from a chair. The sit-to-stand exercise may seem simple, but it directly engages the muscles that support your independence. It helps your thighs, hips, and core work together more efficiently. And over time, it can help improve balance, reduce strain on your joints, and make everyday movements feel smoother. Here's how I recommend doing it. Choose a stable chair. Something firm like a dining chair works well. Sit closer to the front edge of the seat with your feet flat on the floor, about shoulder width apart. Your knees should be bent comfortably, and your back should be upright. Before you stand, lean your upper body slightly forward. This helps your body shift into a position where your legs can do more of the work. Then press your feet into the floor and slowly rise to a standing position. Try to focus on using your legs rather than pulling yourself up with your arms. Once you're standing, pause for a moment. Then, slowly lower yourself back down with control. This part is just as important. Lowering yourself gently helps strengthen the muscles that stabilize your knees. If this feels challenging, it's completely fine to use your hands lightly for support at first. Over time, as your strength improves, you can begin relying less on your arms. A good place to start is around 8 repetitions, for 2 sets. You can practice this once or twice a day. Many people notice that after a few weeks, something begins to change. Standing feels smoother, walking feels more natural, and the legs begin to feel more stable. But strength is only part of the picture, because your lower legs play a key role in something just as important, helping blood move through your body. Let's move to the second exercise, the calf pump. There's a part of your body that works quietly every time you move, and many people don't think about it until they begin to notice changes. Maybe your legs feel heavier by the end of the day. Maybe you notice some swelling around your ankles, or your feet don't feel as warm as they used to. These are common experiences, especially over time. And one reason for this is that the muscles in the lower legs are not being activated as much as they once were. These muscles play an important role in helping circulation. When they contract, they help move blood upward through your legs. That's why some people refer to them as a kind of support system for circulation. When these muscles are less active, circulation can feel slower. That's where a simple movement like the calf pump can help. It's gentle, safe, and easy to do at home. To begin, stand behind a chair or near a counter so you can lightly hold on for balance. Place your feet about hip-width apart. Then slowly lift your heels off the ground so you are standing on the front part of your feet. Go up gently until you feel your lower legs engage. Hold for a moment. Then slowly lower your heels back down. The key here is to move with control. There's no need to rush. Each movement can take a few seconds up and a few seconds down. This helps your muscles stay active throughout the motion. A good starting point is about 10 repetitions for 2 sets. As you feel more comfortable, you can gradually increase that number. This is an exercise many people like to do while standing in the kitchen or waiting during small daily tasks. Over time, you may notice your legs feel lighter and more comfortable. But not all helpful movements require standing. In fact, the next exercise can be done while sitting, and it plays an important role in keeping your legs active throughout the day. The seated march. Sometimes the biggest challenge for our legs isn't activity, it's the lack of it. Many people spend more time sitting than they realize. Watching television, reading, resting after meals, or simply going through daily routines. And while this may feel normal, long periods of sitting can quietly slow down circulation and reduce how active your leg muscles are throughout the day. Over time, this can make your legs feel stiff, less responsive, or slower to react when you stand or walk. This is where a simple movement like the seated march can be very helpful. It may seem almost too easy, but when done consistently, it helps wake up the muscles that support walking and balance. Here's how to do it. Sit upright in a firm chair. Try not to lean too far back. Instead, sit closer to the front edge with your feet flat on the floor. Keep your back straight but relaxed. Now slowly lift one foot off the ground, bringing your knee slightly upward. You don't need to lift it very high. Even a small movement is enough to activate the muscles. Hold for a moment, then lower your foot back down. Then, repeat the same movement with the other leg. Continue alternating in a steady, controlled rhythm. There's no need to rush. The goal is to keep the muscles engaged. You can begin with about 30 seconds, rest briefly, and repeat 2 or 3 times. Over time, you can extend this to a minute or longer. This exercise is especially helpful during the day when you've been sitting for a while. It keeps your legs active, supports circulation, and helps your body stay responsive. Many people like to do this during quiet moments, like watching television or waiting in the kitchen. And over time, even this small habit can help your legs feel more awake and ready to move. But there is another ability your body depends on just as much. Your ability to stay balanced when your weight shifts unexpectedly. Let's move to the 4th exercise, heel-to-toe walk. Many people assume that balance problems come only from weak muscles, but in many cases it's not just strength, it's coordination. Your body relies on small stabilizing muscles in your feet, ankles, and hips. These muscles work together with your nervous system to keep you steady when you step, turn, or adjust your position. Over time, this coordination can become less precise. And that's when movement may start to feel less stable. A simple way to support this system is with the heel-to-toe walk. This exercise helps your body practice controlled movement and improves how your muscles respond when your weight shifts. To begin, find a safe space where you can walk a few steps. Stand near a wall or something stable so you have support nearby if needed. Stand upright, with your shoulders relaxed. Now place one foot directly in front of the other so that the heel of your front foot touches the toes of your back foot. Then slowly shift your weight forward and bring your back foot in front again, repeating the same position. Continue walking in this pattern. The key here is to move slowly and stay in control. Keep your gaze forward instead of looking down, as this helps your body maintain balance. You can start with about 10 steps. If you feel comfortable, turn around and repeat. Practicing this a few times a day can help improve your confidence while walking. Over time, everyday situations may begin to feel more stable. But balance is only part of the picture. Your legs also need endurance to support you during longer periods of standing and movement. That brings us to the final exercise, the wall squat. There comes a time when standing for longer periods may feel more tiring than it used to. Simple things like waiting in line, cooking, or walking through a store can leave your legs feeling fatigued. This is often connected to the strength of the larger muscles in your thighs and hips. These muscles play a key role in supporting your knees and helping you stay stable. When they are not as strong, your joints may take on more of the load. That's where a movement like the wall squat can help. It allows you to strengthen these muscles in a controlled and supported way. To begin, stand with your back against a wall. Step your feet slightly forward, about shoulder width apart. Then slowly slide your back down the wall. You don't need to go very low. Even a gentle bend in your knees is enough. Once you reach a comfortable position, hold it for a few seconds. Focus on keeping your weight evenly distributed and your breathing steady. Then slowly return to a standing position. You can begin with about 5 repetitions. As you feel stronger, you can gradually increase. Practicing this a few times a week can help build endurance in your legs. Many people notice that over time, standing and walking begin to feel easier. Now, let's take a step back and look at the bigger picture. Bringing it all together. Changes in the body don't happen all at once. They develop gradually. A little less strength here, a little less stability there, and over time, these small shifts can affect how confident you feel in your movement. Your legs play a central role in your daily life. They support your balance, help circulation, and allow you to move through your day with confidence. When they are supported, everything feels more manageable. The exercises we've talked about today are simple, but together, they send an important message to your body. They remind your muscles to stay active, they support circulation, and they help your body maintain the coordination it needs for safe and confident movement. Consistency is what makes the difference. Small daily habits can gradually lead to meaningful changes. Looking ahead, these habits can help you stay active, independent, and comfortable in your everyday life. And that is something worth investing in. If you found this helpful, you can share your thoughts in the comments. I always appreciate hearing what stood out to you. And if you'd like to see more videos like this, you're welcome to subscribe. Thank you for spending this time here.